Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive. Today we're tackling something a lot of you have been asking about: how to learn English effectively.
And luckily, this source you found lays it all out pretty nicely. It's basically like a roadmap for language learners.
Yeah, definitely a solid roadmap. And the first stop on our roadmap, it's all about building that strong foundation.
The bedrock, right. You got to start with the essentials.
Exactly. The source emphasizes vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation.
Those are the three pillars, the legs of the stool, if you will.
Love the stool analogy.
Yeah.
So why are these three so crucial? What does the source say about that?
Well, they make this really great point about how so many learners jump right into, trying to use super complex expressions or slang,
But they're missing the basics.
Exactly. Their grammar isn't there yet. The source compares it to like building a house without a solid frame.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. It's that classic analogy, but it really works.
Yeah.
If you don't have that strong foundation in place, everything kind of falls apart.
Exactly. It's like if you have all these fancy bricks, but no mortar to hold them together.
So true. So we've got our foundation, vocab, grammar, pronunciation. What's next on this language learning roadmap?
The source dives into the idea of practice, consistent practice, and immersion.
Okay, so we're talking about actually using the language.
Yeah. They highlight things like listening to podcasts. Maybe even this one, eh?
Hey, there you go.
Watching movies, reading books, and of course, the big one.
Talking with native speakers.
That's the holy grail, isn't it? But they make a really important point about all of these activities. It's not just enough to passively do them.
Oh, you mean like having a movie on in the background while you're scrolling through your phone?
Exactly. You have to be actively engaged. Like with movies, you could put the subtitles on and try to pick out new words or phrases.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
See, that's perfect. Or with reading, don't just skim over those sentences you don't quite understand. Stop, break them down, analyze the structure, really figure out why the author chose those words.
No more skimming for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to actively engage.
Yeah.
But it's tough to stay motivated, you know?
It is. And the source actually talks about that. They talk about the importance of setting achievable goals and also being patient with yourself.
So don't expect to become fluent overnight.
Exactly. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is fluency. It takes time. It takes effort. But you know what else they mention? All the amazing resources out there to help you along the way.
Like language apps, online courses, all that good stuff.
Yep. Those can be really helpful, especially the apps. A lot of them use gamification to make learning fun.
Ooh, gamification is a game changer, literally. It definitely keeps me engaged.
Right. And then you have online courses, which can provide a more structured approach. Platforms like Coursera and edX have some fantastic options.
And we can't forget social media. You can find tons of great content for language learners out there.
Absolutely. It's a gold mine. Following accounts dedicated to English learning can really expose you to new vocabulary and grammar tips.
Okay, so we've covered a lot. Building a strong foundation, consistent practice and immersion, leveraging resources, and staying motivated. Anything else we should touch on before wrapping up?
Well, maybe just a little more on the whole goal setting thing. They talk about setting SMART goals, which means
specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound.
You got it. So instead of saying, I want to be fluent in English, you say,
I want to be able to comfortably order food in English at a restaurant by the end of next month. Something like that.
Perfect. You see, that's a SMART goal. It's specific, you can measure it, it's achievable, it's relevant to your life, and it has a deadline.
I love that. And that ties back into patience, right? We need to celebrate those small wins along the way.
Absolutely. Every new word you learn, every conversation you have, those are all victories.
Well said. So, thinking back on everything we've discussed, what strategy resonates with you the most? What are you excited to try out in your own learning journey?
And as you embark on this exciting journey, maybe a final thought to ponder. How might learning English open up new opportunities or perspectives for you? Just something to think about as you continue exploring this amazing language.
That's a great point to end on. Keep learning, keep exploring, and keep those language goals in sight. Until next time.
Happy learning!
Bye, everyone.
See ya!